I want to start this theory out by saying that I've only just recently played FNAF due to my daughter's constant insisting, and I have never seen or read a FNAF theory. I worry that I might say some things that someone else may have said before, but I swear this is how I just put the information together on my own. But hey, I thought my "don't hug me, I'm scared" theory was going to be obvious and something other people had already said, and it wasn't. So I'm going to do my best with Five Nights at Freddy's as a game series. Today, I'm just looking at games 1 through 3. FNAF 4's sister location and the books are really different, and those will come into play if I do more FNAF videos in the future. So, to get started, I think the owner of Fazbear's Pizza is collecting bodies for some twisted animatronic purposes. The newspaper ad says that the job is to ensure safety of equipment, yet it's obvious to anyone that the equipment doesn't need protecting. You, as the sack of meat, is the one that needs help from them. And the owner knows the animatronics are dangerous because the mysterious caller in FNAF 1 talks about how the animatronics used to have a daytime roam mode, but then the bite of 87 happened, so now they're only allowed to move freely at night. Oh, we're not confused about how robots work, right? They are programmed with a limited number of behaviors, and the FNAF gang aren't super complex androids like we see in the series Westworld. They're maybe a few steps above the original Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. So everything they do comes from a person physically programming that ability into the machines. Humans also have the ability to shut the animatronics off, or at least blast them with EMP if they somehow get out of control. Not to mention, when looking at FNAF 1, if you ran out of power, it wouldn't open the security doors. It should lock them shut instead. That's a common safety feature of a panic room type setting, which is basically what the guard office is, because otherwise someone could cut off your power and then kill you, making the panic room worthless. FNAF 2 has vent shafts with no covers, which also makes no sense. And one of the calls says that the company will wait up to 90 days to file a missing persons report, making it a cold case before the police even hear about a potential crime. Meaning, yeah, the owner is luring in night guards for the sake of killing them. Wait a minute. Could Freddy be the one placing the ads? Well, maybe? But probably not, because Freddy being an animatronic bear would be really obvious to most applicants that came in to interview. I mean, you would have to be pretty desperate to take a job from a robotic bear, right? So that scenario doesn't quite work out. Plus, even if you look beyond the obvious hiring issues, only a lunatic would go in for a second night at Freddy's. I don't care how broke you are, you'll rob hobos before you go back to Fazbear's Pizza's night shift. The realization of which has led me down a different rabbit hole. The meaning of "it's me." That is such a bizarre thing to say, and that phrase keeps recurring constantly and usually associated with the Freddy animatronic. And to me, it doesn't come off like Freddy's introducing himself like, "It's a me, Freddy Fazbear." It's more like an attempt to connect to someone you recognize. "Wake up, it's me." Then I noticed a recurring theme that once you get to 6 a.m., that's it. We don't see what happens with the animatronics. 6 a.m. rolls around and a few seconds later, it's your next midnight shift. We don't see the guard leave the building safely. So we have an insane night guard who won't quit his hazardous job, a guard who has no known daytime activities, and someone that the animatronics keep saying, "It's me too." Guys, you don't play as a night guard. You're a simulation test using an old animatronic. That's why Freddy and the others want to shove you back into a suit. Heck, that's why there's even an empty animatronic body to begin with. It was your body. Even though the games tell us that some animatronics double as suits for humans to wear, they said that all of those suits also double as animatronics, and the robotic parts just compress to allow a human inside, meaning every single costume has an endoskeleton. Then when 6 a.m. comes around, you turn off your free roaming mode, just like the other robots. And that's why we know nothing of what happens between 6 a.m. and midnight. The FNAF animatronics are not coming to hurt you. They're coming to save their friend. You've just had your programming and memory changed so that you believe you're a real person. I would guess that the night guards are endoskeletons who are programmed to believe that they saw a newspaper ad, received a paycheck, and even got a pink slip when they put the animatronic back into an off mode. So that way the night guard can be tested for how real he believes he is. That's also why you're told that the other animatronics might shove you into a suit, because the scientist running this experiment wants to see how your artificial intelligence responds to fear while also testing what the AI and the other animatronics will do when left alone. And the odd caller who seems to be working night shift as well? Oh, that's just you from last week, leaving messages for yourself before your memory is wiped and the simulation reset. But according to your programming, you're just helping out the new guy who's going to take the shift after you. And the scientists left that recording for you to hear as a study to see if that changes your actions over the night. I know, there's a totally different caller in FNAF 3, but that might just be one of the scientists, an intern, or a different animatronic given the purpose to train staff members. The whole idea of a pizzeria is also bogus. The animatronics were probably purchased from a pizzeria that went out of business, but now you're in some really decrepit research facility that's attempting to bring artificial intelligence to the next level. Yeah, I might be overthinking it, but that's literally my job. Well, that's all I have for now, but this video's not quite over yet. I get a lot of comments that say, do a theory on this topic, but I've already done those theories. So please consider going to my main channel page and clicking on the video tab so that way you can see everything I've done. You will probably find a lot of things you like that you never even knew that I posted. I want to let you know that I also have two other channels, Say Halo Goodbye Gaming and the Fanily Family Vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed enough to hit subscribe and share. I can use all the help I can get to let other people know that this channel exists. And if you made it this far, leave me a comment that says something like, hey, I made it to the end, and then let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I can't make any promises, but the more people that request something, the more I can look into it. Okay, well, I love you. I'll see you in the next video.